Hello. All right, we're gonna start. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Yamangalam dwadasahi jaindayesu sadevaka suttanam nadika chandi atadaisancha mangalam desidam deva devena sabba baba vinasanam sabba loka hidathaya mangalam tambanamahe evam mesudam ekam samayam bhagava savatiyam viharati jedavane anatha bedikasa arame athakho inyadara devada abhegandaya radiya abhegandavana kevala gabam jedavanam obasiddhava yena bhagava tenubasangami ubasangamidava bhagavandam abhivadidava egamandam athasi egamandam thidakho sadevada bhagavandam kathaya ajabasi bahudeva manausaja mangalani ajaindayo akankha mana suttana barohi mangala maudamam asevana ja balana bandidana ja sevana puja ja puja niyana edam mangala maudamam Badiru badesa wasocha Paubeja kata punyada Ada sama banidija Edam mangala maudamam Baho sajanja Saibanja Winayoja susekido Subhasidaja yawaja Edam mangala maudamam Madabido badhana Buddha darasa sanghaho Anagula jagamanda Edam mangala maudamam Dananja dhammacariyaja Nyadagananja sanghaho Anavajani gamani Edam mangala maudamam Aradi wiradi baba Majabana ja sayamo Abamado ja dhammesu Edam mangala maudamam Karavoja nivadoja Sandotija gadanyuda Kalena dhammasavanam Edam mangala maudamam Khandija soa jasara Samanananja dasanam Kalena Dhammasa Gacha Edam Mangala Mudamam Taboja Brahmachariyanja Ariya Sajana Dasanam Nibbana Sachikriyacha Edam Mangala Mudamam Bodhasa Loka Dhammehi Jaidayasa Nakambadi Asoga Virajan Khemam Edam Mangala Mudamam Edadi Sani Kadawana Sabata Mabrajida Sabata Sotenga Chandi Dande Mangala Mudamam Mangala Sodan Niti down Sadhu Sadhu Sadhu. Yesterday we talked about the word Patirupadesa or Patirupadesha. The usage of Pali is the ancient word and the explanation of the situation at the lifetime of the Buddha. So how we make understand in our present day life. That's a Machima Desha. What does it mean? What does it imply about the word Patirupadesa? We need to check it out. Cha Anodariya already, but another method. Cha Anodariya yesterday already, especially Sikha Anodariya. I already explained about that in detail, the way to practice to gain one's own liberations. As a reference, Gaimatiya Sutta. Gaimatiya Sutta. So another method referring to the middle region. That's what we need to check it out. The middle region, the middle location is very Machima Desha or India. India nowadays, especially Bihar and Uttara Pradesh. How to understand, pointing out that place, Uttara Pradesh and Bihar. In our present day life, for the whole life, for the whole world, all around the world. How to make it understand, how to make understand about Padirupadisa. Because nowadays, just only Uttarapradesha, far away from them, the people staying far away from them. How can we make Padirupadesa? Think about it. So what does it mean? Originally, Majjhima Desha means, how do you feel it? How do you think of it, Majjhima Desha, as a Padirupa Desha? Or Desa, Desha, the same. Sanskrit accent Desha. Suitable place or convenient place? Actually, I noticed that Padirupa Desha means the convenient location and suitable place where it is possible to gain one's own liberation for ages, for all the varsities. Did I make sense? That is called Padirupa Desha. But the different usage, this is the ancient word, the ancient explanations in accordance with commentary. It doesn't matter. We make it understand by ourselves what it really means, or what is really implied. That is that location, Majjhima Desha location. Or we can make it the other places all around the world. Padirupa Desha. How to make it Padirupa Desha? Suitable place, a suitable location. Yeah. Original point is, commentator state that convenient place, suitable location where is possible to gain one's own liberation. One's own liberation by means of using universal message. Sila, Samadhi, Panya. So our responsibility is not only Bodhisattvas, but also lay people, knowledgeable ones. Everybody can make our world more suitable, more convenient. Yeah, both sides. Physically outside. But I already explained, material power, physical power, and spiritual power, both of them are pretty much beneficial in our world, in our present-day life. But more important, which one is more important? Spiritual power. Spiritual power means what is beneficial by means of using. Basically, yoniso manasikara, wise attention. The good quality is about wholesome quality.
Differently from those days, now you can get some good books and then like through internet, you can also
Yeah.
have an access to those places also.
Internal and external, physical or spiritual, interrelated network condition. That's why we can say that we can make it anywhere our world more suitable or convenient place, convenient location, where can be possible, where it's possible to gain one's own liberation without detriment to anyone. Actually, that is we make it as a chance to free from any kinds of obstacle, any kinds of difficulty physical or mental difficulties. That's it. That is called Patirubadisa. Nowadays, a different age. Nowadays is technical quality is high. We can do anywhere. Not only Majima. Not only Majima, India, but also anywhere. Because the people are knowledgeable nowadays. Different age, different process of age, period. That's why 38 kinds of blessings, any kinds of blessings, the interconnectedness of things, interrelated in our condition. When you really understand about the first point, Asivanacha Balana, that's why I take time to explain more and more the first stanza. And next process, we don't need to take time like that. Because interrelated in our condition, it should be understood. The basis of good conduct is asivanacha balana. It's actually to get rid of unwholesome qualities inside. Responsibility for all ages. That is the responsibility of all ages, of all the bastards. It depends on oneself. It depends on oneself. So, the purity of mind by means of using kusala citta, yoni samanasikara, we can make ourselves to grow or successful. And one after another, sharing, they understand about this Mangala Sutta. Or the good qualities about the mind. Kusala citta. Beneficial. How to use it as a beneficial qualities. Firstly, understand, very important, what we are talking about is, that is a theoretical way. Just different theoretical way and practical, just different outside and inside lab room, according to science. Think about it. Just different outside and inside. So both of them are, inside and outside lab room, both of them are interrelated, connectedness of things. Interrelated, now I call condition. Here, a Tathagata explains about Majjhima Desha as a suitable place, middle region, Patirubadisa. The text is the technical, geographical description found in the monastic code used to delineate the area where certain rules concerning monastic boundaries. All of you know the Sima, right? Sima Sala in Thailand language, Sima Sala, and also the same in Pali language. And also Sala, the word Sala, Spanish the same, because the Indo-European language. That's amazing. And spelling the same, accent the same, meaning the same. Sala. R-E-E-O-U, the same Pali vowels and Spanish vowel or Italian vowels. That's why Roman letter, so easy to read about Pali. By means of using Roman letter. Roman means Roma, Rome, Italian. So, what is explained about this Majjhima Desha, the word Majjhima Desha as a Patirubadisa, a suitable place or convenient location. So, geographical. So SEMA and ordination produced were standardized. Geographical delineation, we should understand about geographical delineation by means of using Majjhima Desha, Pratitūpa Desha. The passage uses specific, real word for the time, landmarks to define the extent of the civilized or core or the central Buddhist word. That's why Majjhima Desha central word for gaining, for producing spiritual qualities. This is normally, naturally happens. Every Buddhas, where the Biyas, that Majjhima Desha. This is amazing. No others. Any Buddha, to become a Buddha, the place is that Majjhima Desha. So this contrasts with the borderlands, Pachandi or Pachanda, Janabadas in Bali, where the rules might be applied differently or where the Dhamma was less established. So Majjhima Desha is strong. The strong power to gain one's own liberations by means of using Dhamma. That's why Athagara explain, especially point out that place, Majjhima Desha. And nowadays, corresponding Bihar province and Uttar Pradesh. That's Majjhima Desha. You notice that when you get there? Yeah, Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. That's very important. We can see about it Ashoka pillar stones. Ashoka pillar stones. Ashoka pillar stones, I forgot that name, that area. Huh? You been there? The Clarkson. I forgot the name of inside India. When I was there, it doesn't matter. So just different boundary, just different SEMA, and SEMA is to produce, to make an ordination. We have a chance to make it, to get an ordination, not others. Without SEMA, in English, like a chapter house, according to Christianity, chapter house similar to it. Without SEMA, ordination hall, we cannot have a chance to become a Buddhist monk, to practice of meditation for our own liberation, for gaining our own liberation. Think about it. That's why SEMA is the mother of Buddhist monk. And also, the word SEMA is feminine gender, Ichilinga. The word SEMA, according to linguistic system, the philological perspective. That's amazing. SEMA, Agaranda, feminine gender. That's why we can use it as a figure of speech. We usually say that SEMA is, or ordination hall is, the mother of Buddhist monk. Without having SEMA, we cannot have a chance to ordain. That's why they make it Bodha. Bodha means, spiritually Bodha means, that's a different chance, different opportunity to gain, to become a Buddhist monk for spiritual power. The other side is commentary explain where the Dhamma was last established. According to historical context, the definition provides valuable historical insight into the perceived geography of northern India during the early Buddhist period around the time of the Buddha, 5th century BCE. It locates the heartland of early Buddhism in a Gangandic plain region encompassing modern-day Bihar and Uttar Pradesh, India. And also the Majjhima Desha is not just a physical location. Sukhi Yodu. Here is very important. This point is very important. Majjhima Desha is not just a physical location, but also holds symbolic significance as the place where noble person, Buddha and Spajjika Buddha and others noble ones, male or female, bhikkhu or bhikkhuni, that place. That's why not only physical location, but also holds symbolic significance as the place where the noble person appear and where the optimal conditions for spiritual practice exist. The use of yojana, that's a kind of measurements at the time, yojana. Nowadays we can say mile, the distance, measurement of the distance. An ancient unit of distance, roughly 7 miles. 7 miles or 8 miles or 12 miles. To describe the area's dimensions, 300 in length, 250 in breadth, 900 in circumference, boundary, indicates an attempt to provide precise formal boundaries for regulatory purpose within the monastic community. Another definition, the phrase aproneo. There is another definition, another way, such as that multiple traditional definitions or understanding of the middle country Majjhima Desha existed, reflecting how geographical perceptions and the ritual Buddhism evolved over time. Patirupa Desha, the word Patirupa Desha, suitable place or convenient location. Concluding that this is the suitable or proper region, emphasizes its suitability for practicing. Here, that's very important. Emphasizes its suitability for practicing the Buddha's teachings to gain one's own liberation for ages, for the Bhastis, and for the Sangha monastic community to flourish. Here, to flourish. How to flourish? By means of our effort about the Buddha's teaching as a universal message for all the Bhastis, for all ages. Just very important, this point. It makes us to think. Sukhi Hodu. This point it makes us to think. To think about how to share knowledge of Dhamma, universal message for all ages, for all the Bhastis, not only in India. Think about it. Wherever we are, wherever we go, all around the world. This is our responsibilities. by means of reading about this passage, this paragraph. Think about it. We need to make our own energy, our own knowledge as a beneficial qualities. Hmm? Page number, like, huh? Page number 11. Agasawaka means that is a status term, status word. Agasawaka, Bhagadi normal and supernormal. Normal and supernormal. This is the status name of intelligence. Intelligence. Different paramis, different perversions, one to another. We got, yeah. Huh? Yeah. Supreme qualities. That is status name of qualities, intelligence, knowledge. Agasawaka. All right. So we need to think about this word, mirror regions or patirupa desa, suitable place or convenient location where is possible to gain one's own liberation for ages by means of using the Dharma given by the Buddha. Page number, page 11, okay.
And then they are mentioning where the universal monarchs govern the 4 continents.
Yeah.
He also they're talking about these universal monarchs.
Universal monarchs, according to Buddhist traditions, 4 continents mean 4 directions: east direction, and west, east, west, south, north. That direction is continent. In Buddhist traditions, we usually say that island. Eastern island, northern island, so western island, southern island, something like that. So some scholars would say that West Island is America. But not only human world, but also non-human world, especially angels, deities, slash world, including slash world, especially slash world. Nowadays we can say that like a Mars, like a Mars, alien, like a Mars, because that is only on the Earth, right? But different distance because of different gravitational force.
No, I mean, why they are saying where the universal monarchs govern the 4 continents? Why are they the place regarded as important?
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Because of moral qualities highest in the mundane world, mundane stage. That is a supramundane world. Buddha is fully mundane Samma Sambuddha in Pali. You already said Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. That is fully enlightenment Buddha. Pajika Buddha means a single one. A single one's and individually. That is a private. Yeah. Private Buddha. Just different ability to and an ability to share their knowledge of Dharma. Just different fully Buddha and enlightenment Buddha, enlightened one. The fully enlightened one and private enlightened one. Different. Vajjiga Buddha and Sammasa Buddha. But the same situation, they cannot be reborn any state. They cannot reborn any state because they already they already cut off all kinds of mental defilements. That's why they are noble ones. Sammasa Buddha or Pajjika Buddha or the other arahants or female or bhikkhu or bhikkhuni or yeah, you need that's is different realm. That is within mundane, different. Monarch, yeah, universal monarch means the king of kings in the mundane states. But nowadays we cannot see it. Not the time of it. It's not the time of it. Nowadays, no, there is no. Yeah. Because the meaning is universal monarch. He governs all kinds of universe, but the king of kings. Nowadays we can say the king of kings because of high qualities about the kings. Did I make sense? All of kings, he has highest morality, moral qualities, moral purity. All of the kings about moral purity. That's why it's called universal monarchs. But nowadays, there's no universal monarchs because it's not the time of it. Did I make sense? So, govern the four Cantonese means that direction. Whereas in the parties, in the Tibeticans, we will say islands. Islands, Eastern Islands, Western Islands, Northern Islands, Southern Islands. But direction, just direction. Think about it. Many places, anywhere, kingdom, already. And also under Naga, you already know Naga, the word Naga, serpent. They are also, Naga. Under the Vara kingdom, they also kingdom, angels, not animals, angels. They have a mighty power, great power to create any kinds of forms by themselves. So, really amazing. But if you can see by yourself, scientifically, I usually say that we have already the way, the purity way, sila samadhi. When you have strong samadhi, you can contact each other. You can contact each other. You can invite it. That's why Mahasamaya has already all kinds of deities, universe, in every universe. All kinds of deities in every universe, you can invite it. They can come. But to contact each other is you should have strong concentration power. That's it. That is scientifically, technically, systematically. So, we need to explain more and more.
Even this universal monarch is higher than Brahma. So, even the definition is Brahma.
Not Brahma word, that's a human word. Human word. Brahma is a lot of stages. A lot of stages. especially some stages of Brahma or divine abode is just for Anagami Magga. Nagami Magga. They have specifically realms, Nagami Magga. You can check it out. The word Sodawasa. So particular abode of Brahma, divine.
This one is from the commentary.
Yeah, commentary.
Commentary is not okay.
Yeah, they cannot exactly know. They cannot exactly, they can explain as much as possible. They cannot exactly know about it. Think about it. They just explain about this as much as possible, as much as they can. That's it. That's it. So the term Padirupa refers to a suitable or favorable place that supports one's spiritual and a personal development according to the Buddha's teachings in the Mahamangala Sutta we are talking about now. Residing in suitable locality is considered a great blessing. Making such a place involves cultivating specific conditions, both externally and internally. You can see both sides, externally and internally. That's why you already know that the first point, that's pretty much beneficial for understanding the other process, the other blessings. So making such a place involves cultivating specific conditions. We can do it anywhere, anytime, not only in India, wherever we are around the world. Both is externally and internally. We can check it out, external conditions. We can check out external conditions, the physical environment. The Buddha outlines several practical considerations for choosing and creating a suitable external environment. Convenience and comfort. The dwelling should be clean. Here, very important. How to make our world, our place, as a suitable place, as a convenient place, a greater place, greater location, locality. Our responsibility is the dwelling, to make the dwelling should be clean, comfortable. We make it clean, we make it comfortable where we are living. Where we are living in. With amenities such as access to water or to ensure peace of mind. Or on the mountain or at the foot of mountain. Or availability of food, reliable access to food and sustenance. We need to check out the place or village or town where we really relying on, where we are really relying on. Reliable access to food and sustenance, that should be convenient. The page number? Page number 11. I need to explain more and more. So the area should be quiet and not overly crowded or bothered by noise and past. This applies especially to places for meditation, such as corner room, an entire meditation room. So, already in Satipatthana Sutta, the Buddha already advises to choose conditions, especially our own quiet room. We can use it. We can use it as a power for doing meditation without disturbing anything. So this is the way to make ourselves comfortable as a Pratitupatisa. The Buddha said that. So this applies especially to places for meditation such as corner or room or an entire meditation room, like a meditation hall here. As a Dharma, the location should facilitate the study and practice of the Dharma, the teachings of the Buddha. This could mean living near a temple or monastery where monks and nuns reside, like a bihar. Bihar means vihara, the monastic area, monastic residential area. That's why anywhere nowadays. Internal conditions. We can take a look at internal conditions of social and mental environments, just as important as the physical space or the people and atmosphere one surrounds oneself with. Live among people who uphold moral discipline and share similar virtuous views, avoiding individuals with harmful habits or wrong views is crucial. No, not enough. That's I'm already make it. No, not enough. This is summarizedly. And also, it's not enough commentary. Original commentary, so not enough. This is in modern way. I explain. Modern way. Not in the original text book. Text book in Pali version not enough. That's why that is the ancient word. It's not enough to understand because of different usage, different age, right? Different usage, different age. That's why I make it modern types. Not in the books, not here in the books. But But talking about the same topics. Talking about the same topics. The crucial, the wrong views, whether harmful habits or wrong views is crucial or important for creating a supportive environment. Seek out communities where pious people, devout people, are continuously present and active in performing meritorious deeds. For monastics, this means being near senior mendicants who are knowledgeable in the scriptures and can clarify doubts, skeptical doubt. Why external conditions are important, the mind's enlightened nature, the Buddha's nature, is what truly matters. One can practice mindfulness and meditation anywhere, even in a challenging environment. So that's why I use this how to make our current place more suitable, more convenient. That is freely discussed about the same topic, but not inside original book. Not enough. That's why mostly I usually say that we cannot understand original books. The usage, especially usage. We need to explain about this preparation. Preparation, in English, preparation. The same topic, but different explanation to achieve real understand, real clear comprehension about it. This is the way to preparation in English. The same topic, but different explanation, explaining. And also, what is called commentary? Commentary is that they also do it, age to age. They cannot exactly know about it, but they make a good try is how to explain as much as they can, as much as possible. That's it. Huh?
Suitable place.
Yeah. Patirupa means, Desa means place. Patirupa means suitable or convenient. Especially now here, including in this book, commentary. We cannot understand Mashima Desa, not others' place. So how we can understand about this, about Patirupa Desa? Actually, what he really wants us to know it, Patirupa Desa means a suitable place or convenience location where it's possible to gain one's own liberation. One's own liberation in Bali, Nibbana. Nibbana. By means of practicing Dharma, giving and the Buddha for all ages. That is what I understand about it. Not only India. Here, wherever there are monk or nun, Buddhist monk or Buddhist nun, by means of sharing their knowledge of Dharma, giving and the Buddha. To follow the Buddha's teaching in a practical way, not only theoretical way, but also practical way. Where is it? The what? Huh? Where is the what? Which one?
This suitable place can mean if we can attain the place where we can attain Nibbana.
That's a good point.
Yeah, so, but
That's a good point. That's a good point. We can say in another word, okasa. Saddha loka, sankhara loka, okasa. Especially near us, we can know okasa loka. By ourselves. By ourselves is Patirupa Desa. That's why how to make ourselves as a suitable place. Firstly, how to make ourselves to make suitable place or convenient location. Firstly, when we really want to get suitable place or convenient location, the most important point is to be ourselves. We need to choose where to go. What can I do? Think about it. Especially to follow the spiritual power, the spiritual qualities of Dharma, given by the Buddha. That's it. That's why wherever Buddhist monk, there are Buddhist monks, wherever there are Buddhist nuns, we can go there and discuss each other. Nowadays, so easy is because by means of using online network. What is Zoom, right? Something like that. That's a Patirupa Desa to discuss in distant discussion. Now, face to face, Anyway, near or far, face to face. That is a body to body side. You can understand about the word body to body side. It's not easy to the original word it's not enough to understand. Especially the most important to be oneself and a community. Wherever we are, wherever we go. So that's why how to make our current place more suitable. Here where we are is Antal International Meditation Center. The same, they make it already as a Bridibadisa or suitable place, meditation hall, environment cleaning, lay people, always they do. Cleaning environment for doing meditation, comfortably, making our place, our current place comfortable. That is how to make our current place comfortable means that is how to make Bridibadisa. The same meaning. The way is the same. The way to practice is the same. By means of using Dhamma, Sila Samadhi Panya. That is called Majjhima Desha. Majjhima Desha or Bridibadisa. Sila Samadhi Panya, the way to practice is make us to gain one's own liberation, our own liberation. That is called Bridibadisa. You yourself is Bridibadisa. Eventually, you can understand that. We cannot think about far away. We cannot think about it far away. Firstly, you yourself is Bridibadisa. By means of using Dhamma, spiritual quality, Sila Samadhi Panya. So the other ways are far away. We are thinking far away, so it's not easy to really understand. You can, any portion, Pali, the same meaning, but it's not enough. It's not enough to understand. And also understand level, outside and inside lab room, different understand. Think about it. That is example. Theoretical way, right now, we are discussing about Bridibadisa. Not lab room, not inside lab room, just outside lab room, similar to outside lab room, just theoretical way. But how to understand it inside lab room? So when you do meditation, you can see yourself. The process of mind and body. That is similar to, Is it similar to inside lab room? Exactly the same way. The same way. That point. The point. You can understand? Yeah, that point. Well, maybe that verse, what you tell me is already another verses. By oneself is important. I also want to find something like that. Adaita no nato. That point is Adaita no nato is also called Bridibadisa. That's why eventually you should understand that you yourself is Bridibadisa. So how to make yourself Bridibadisa? Just need to do meditation or follow. Speaking, 3 kinds of actions. Physical action, 3 elements. Physical actions has 3 elements. Right action, right speech, right livelihood. Think about it. That is 3 elements is physical action. Where you see it, where you found it, you already know that. But where you found it, that 3 kinds of action. right action, right speech, and right livelihood. How to make money in a proper way. Right livelihood means how to make money in a proper way. And Buddhist monks, not to touch, not to accept right away, not allowable. If you accept some people donate money, you are directly accept it's not allowable. It's not pure way. So if you get pure way, if you take money, allowable, or as a kabiya, by means of kabiya, in the right way, that is a livelihood, right livelihood. If you have livelihood, physical action, you yourself is Badidubatisa. Badidubatisha. You yourself is a Badidubatisha. Because you are taking the way to purity. By means of using practical way, the experiential emphasis, the actual practice, not only speculation. So, Badidubadesa. That's why we need to discuss more and more. But here is enough because you already know that Asivanacha Balanan, so inside, especially inside. Outside, you already know that inside, what's happening inside. You already know outside. This is according to the Buddha. Firstly, you should deal with inside, not outside. Outside and later. When you have clear comprehension about inside, you already know that. You already know clearly about outside situation. This is a sequential practice of the Buddha's teaching. Here explaining according to condition, situation, according to commentary. As much as they can, they explain. There's a different usage. So, here we can freely ourselves to discuss about this topic. How can we make ourselves Badidubadesa? What we need for that? What we need for that? Firstly, we have to think about what we need for that. Yeah. Especially in our quiet room. That is the Buddha's advice, one of conditions. That is how to make ourselves Badidubadesa, suitable place or convenient location. That is able to gain our own liberation by ourselves. And also, we can make it separate out like this community. We need to collect qualifying teachers who can really give right direction of guidelines to gain pinnacle point. That is a freely not it's inside in our own view. No, it's inside the book. In our own view. Any kinds of commentary is not enough. But the same topic. How to make it beneficial, how to make our knowledge, our knowing, to clarify ourselves. What we know is what kind of knowing about what we are talking about, what we are discussing. Not only so that, but also be done. This is just freely discussion, paraphrasing. But, but I noticed that when when I can give you guidelines, the books in English, right, to discuss, about it. But that is generally, not. This is just not generally, only one topic. But we need a book. Read about that. Read about it in that book. Many English translation, but the same topic. But you cannot understand like this because of this, that is general. So this is I'm taking it in my own view about this point. Generally, you can know that any kinds of translation, any kinds of language, you can read about it, but that is generally, not specifically talking about topics. So, any question, please, about this Badidubadisa? Mm-hmm. Or any question? Yeah, you ask me what you ask me that I know. You want to see, right? But the books, many books. I can give you advice to read about it, but that is generally. What about I'm talking about it? I use that is according to paraphrasing, the way to paraphrasing. In Pali, Paripochana. I've got the commentary way. So that's why it cannot be the same commentators one to another, because they themselves cannot know exactly, but they can explain about what they are saying, what they are talking about, what they are talking, what they are discussing, as much as they can, as much as possible. That's why a lot of commentaries, a lot of commentators, as a scholar, it's like a scholar wants. Scholar wants. Pali scholar. Think about it. Just the Latin in the original text, Pali Canon. To make it commentary, sub-commentary. Well, as I told you, when you really want to know the books, I can share the books. But that generally. That's why I usually create as a preparation. Any languages, not only English, but also my own language, I really create it. It's not easy. And also, the course, Pali course. Like yesterday said, 3 kinds of genders, something like that. I'm trying to find out the Pali canons and to explain paraphrasing. The traditional way is not, actually, it's not easy to understand. For examination or for getting certificate. The linguistic system, the science of language, I'm take the way to the science of language. There's a phonology, in English, phonology or philology or etymology. They are interconnectedness of things, interrelated in our core condition. So not only that cause, but also any teachings of the Buddha. We need to explain freely discussion. Freely, without saying, no need to say sorry, because within us we have already universal gorgeous qualities for discussing Dharma.
Why
These are,
Popular opinion. You comment, please.
yeah. This, yeah, exactly. So the explanation is very nice, but the problem is the usage. We cannot understand, right? The ancient usage. Think about it. He only pointed out Mashima Desha, especially to province inside India. So people are living around the world. The other people how to gain, but how to make it their lives as a suitable place, Padidipatisa. Think about it. So what he really point out by the commentators, the spiritual power, especially Dhamma, how to get where is the suitable place or the convenient location where it's possible to gain spiritual power. Capacity to, how to get capacity to gain one's own liberation by means of using Dhamma. If you do, for example, one who lives in America, he really wants to gain the capacity to liberate himself or herself. He can make it. He can make it by themselves, by himself. He can make it by himself as a suitable place, Padidipatisa, by means of doing meditation or undertaking precepts, accumulating serenity power, Sila Samadhi. The commentator point out this way. That is called Padidipatisa. Majjhima Desa, he point out, is at the lifetime of the Buddha. Think about it. Summarizely. That's right. Tathagata. This is also a Tathagata, the same. There's different version, English version and translation and Pali original language, Indian language, the ancient Indian language. That's it. And also the other language have also have translation. Other language also have translation. But the same point. But now what we are talking about, to freely understand the question and answer. Good answer, good question, that's it. How to make clear understanding about what we're saying. The way to explain. In Pali, Paripochana. Vice versa. Question. To make it clear. Or another way to say it, brainstorming. You remember I give you some paragraphs, right? That is not enough. Personal point of view. Like that. Huh? You can see that. That's a personal note. And, many ways. That is not enough. So any question now? How to make a current place more suitable? You can employ your current living space to make it more conducive to spiritual growth. Create meditation space. Create a meditation space, set up designated quiet area in your home for meditation and introspection. It can be a corner of a room and an entire room, the same. I take a note is explained the same. That the Buddha has already advised one of condition to gain serenity power or available to stay still without disturbing anything. The same. The dialectical way and grammatical way are just different. The written style and talking style just different, but the same topic, the same point. So we need a setup and a designated quiet area in our home, in our place, in our room for meditation, introspection. It can be corner of room or entire rooms. A meditation altar can provide a visual reminder of our spiritual goals. It can include the statue of the Buddha. Here you see in the room. That is how to make our current place as a suitable place, Paridupadesha. The same. That is not inside the book, not commentary. That's a freely style discussion in our present day lives. Situation already, right? Meditation order can provide a visual reminder, whenever we see the image of the Buddha. Our mind is attentive to do good, to do beneficial, and respectful, and humble, to a humbleness, to a respectfulness. That image make us remind, because the remind is to do what is good, to do what is beneficial, making our environments, how to make our environment as a Paridupadesha. This is a free design, not in the book. You can see that. Just discussion. I can share you or what you need to read the book. Many books, including Devanagari Indian language. Also, mostly Indian. I noticed that I forgot the name of book about the life of Buddha. Mostly people like it, the Indian book. Many books of the life of Buddha written by many authors, but that Indian book is very nice. Because he knows where his historical background is, because his original the cultural values, different. That's why many books. And also Mangala Sutta translates many books. That's why we have to collect how to share our knowledge of them, how to explain. So paraphrasing, by means of paraphrasing, another way to explain. So how to approach a study or teaching, that point, very important. Whenever we learn about how to approach a study or teaching. So, but it cannot be the same one to another. Different, the way to, different how to approach a study or teaching. Different approach, but the same topic. Any question, please? How to make our current place as a Paridupadesha. Summary. As a Paridupadesha, wherever we are, wherever we go, not only here, but wherever we go, wherever we are. Firstly, how to make ourselves as a Paridupadesha. Yeah. Firstly, spiritual power and both of them are beneficial, but the most important was spiritual power, insight, and the physical power already connected, the interrelated connectedness of things, inside or outside. So here, making altar, creating altar. Meditation altar can provide a visual reminder of our spiritual goals. It can include a statue of the Buddha, flowers, pure drinking water, day by day, occasionally, as much as we can. That is making our environment as a suitable place, convenient location. Sinasana, what you usually do, sinasana, duty, cleaning environment. That is how to make your current place as suitable place. That is a pretty body sa. Yeah. That is what I mean is about talking about this body sa. Already know, including the way to make our liberation, our environment. Body sa. That's including. That's why this is a freely talking, freely discussion. Any question? Many members, it's not, this is just a personal point of view. What you think about it? Huh? Question? Yeah. You understand? Yeah, that's also, that's why I just said that whenever you do sinasana, cleaning your environment, you have to know that you yourself is patirubadisa already. You need to appreciate what you are doing. That's it. What I'm doing is a kind of patirubadisa. The way to make patirubadisa. The way to make suitable place, convenient location, to gain one's own liberation. That qualities makes you to grow. This is called Etta Mangala Mautama. You understand? That is in your present day life about studying, about learning, learning about this Patirubadisa, Mangala. To live in a suitable place. On the mountain or at the mountain, anywhere. Small place or wide place, big place. Think about it. Yeah, any question, please? No. So, near and far away, by oneself or by others, for oneself or for others, for making community, Patirubadisa. Even you stay alone, you yourself is Patirubadisa. In Bali, Okasa Loka. You already know that Okasa Loka. Loka is also the same desa, place, location, locality. Bottom to top, top to bottom. Your body. Somebody, any question, please? Yeah. Hmm. Vara means just for respecting for the Buddha. That's it. That's it. Like, we had to notice that it's like the Buddha's alive. The Buddha's alive. At the we are being in the presence of Buddha. Like just imagine or just focus on, just reflecting on the qualities of the Buddha at the lifetime of the Buddha. Lifestyle, the Buddha's lifestyle, the Buddha's nature. That's it. That's why I usually say that I say that including pure water for the Buddha is the Buddha's way. So you need to keep your meditation space free from stuff to promote a calming and spacious atmosphere. Introduce plants, candles, or natural light to foster, cultivate a serene atmosphere. Practice mindfulness and meditation anywhere. The key is to find peace within yourself. Here you got it. The peace within yourself by means of doing good. Anyway, the key is to find peace within yourself. Any question? Does firstly, I usually, but not only me, but any teachers, they usually use original text as a reference, and I explain it according to tradition, and other than they explain freely style. Uh, because of different age, different situation, different time process. The life after lifetime of the Buddha and our age where we are living in, the different the same, and different. It's not the same. Different situation, different usage, but the quality is the same. When we follow the Buddha, we can gain the same quality. That's it. Or near the Majjhima or outside Majjhima, the same. Quality is the same. Liberation the same. One's own liberation, free from more attachment. That's why you should understand that just different outside and inside lab room. Lab room practical way is like lab room during the meditation. So the Paramattha such as, without doing meditation, we cannot know. We cannot know. Like a lab room, lab language. We cannot see that H2O inside the water. So Abhidhamma, the state of Abhidhamma, the nature of Abhidhamma is the qualities of Abhidhamma. We cannot understand without doing meditation or get inside lab room. When we really want to know what's in the water, H2O, we need to get inside lab room, and we need to use some items to watch it, to see it. 10 minutes break time. Kadasara, any question? Oh no. Tsugi, or any question?
No, please, sir.
Mm.
I'd like to make a suggestion.
Anyway, we can now move. Next verse. Again, we make sure that he doesn't understand. We make sure that, just make sure that tomorrow holiday, right? No class. Okay, just make sure. Tomorrow, no class. Upasada day. Upasada day. Just make sure. Okay, just make sure. No class. Okay. Take a rest. Huh? Just 2 days a week. Just 2 days. Huh?
Initially, you told me you have a lot of, but we don't know about the competition.
Okay, please. Really? It doesn't matter. Just for health. The Buddha said that distinguish just normal person and sick person different. Sick person freely allowable. Freely means allowable to use it. Right? Sick person, only sick person. For in Bali, gilana. Gilana means sickness person. One who has sickness. They can use to protect their good health, right? Mm. Yeah. Older one. Well, no. So just to distinguish between sickness and not sickness. Just between not older and younger. Gilana, agilana. A means negation. Gilana means not feeling good. One who is not feeling good or sickness. One who has sickness. A sickness person, it doesn't matter. You can use it. Allowable. Use it. But different, the Buddha said that just different situation inside Majjhima. Majjhima means like Uttara Pradesh and Bihar province, Uttara Pradesh province inside India. That is called Majjhima. Outside Majjhima, different teachings about rule of training, different teaching. So different weather. In the West, in the Europe, in the Russia, we have to use it. We have to use it. A lot of snows, very cold, Very cold. We have to use it to protect. You already saw that. Why we are wearing rope? Why we are using the rope? Padisankha yoniso. Somebody do you know it? Padisankha yoniso. Yeah, that is reflecting on why the Buddhist monks, the Buddhist nun or Buddhist novice to wear. Just simply to avoid to protect, to ward off the cold or the hot weather or cold weather. That's it, right? You got it. The Buddha already explained. It doesn't matter. This is the reason to wear a Buddhist monk. That is also Yoniso Manasikara. Patisanga Yoniso the same, Yoniso Manasikara. Wisdom, knowledge. What about we using with eating with the knowledge, using with the knowledge, any kinds of items? Simply to ward off cold weather, hard weather. That's why we have to use this rope. Any question? We're going to move next page, next verse. Pubeja kata ponyata. Having formally done rituals or to have done rituals in the past. To have done, Pobe means describing time process, the past period, the previous situation. Kata ponyata means meritorious done, meritorious deeds done by yes, meritorious deeds done by yes, done by us. Kata ponyata. Kata means here. You can see in Pali's culture. Kata means as adjective. You see the sound ta. The sound ta is describe, explain, refers to past. Kata. Right. So here as an adjective. In Sanskrit, also the same. Kra, 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 ta, kra, kra, da, da, du, ta, pachaya. Kra, da, pachaya. Here, using as an adjective. Ponyata, also ta, ponyata. Ta also. This is here, ponyata is the state. The state. The state of having meritorious dance. Done by yes. Meritorious dance. Meritorious deeds, meritorious acts, done by yes, done by us. So, done is the same. Ta. In English, done. You did done, doing, done, past participle. The same. Indo-European language. So, to have meritorious deeds, the past. Whatever deed we have done in the past will design our present path according to Buddhism. Buddhist way. Our life is produced by the action done in the past. Human life is very priceless since we can use it to perform various wholesome deeds, such as doing charities, observing morality, practicing meditation, and developing wisdom. These deeds, especially wisdom that springs from meditation, cannot be developed by animals. Animal life is produced by some certain bad actions done in the past. You know the nature of animals, I already explained about it. They have just sleeping, eating, and sexual enjoyment. That's it. They cannot know about the Dhamma qualities, the good qualities about the mind. So here, what does it imply? 3 kinds of periods. Boba, past, present, future. What is important? What depends on? 3 kinds of periods. What about we say something, doing something in the past? What depends on? There is present, there is already past, and also future. So which one is more important? That's a good point. There's a time process. According to science, a science of physics, the same. It's a law, time process. What you are doing now is for your future. Time processing. Turning around. Going around. One after another. Yesterday or last week. The past. You have already, no deniable, you have already done. You have already meritorious deeds. You have already done meritorious quality. That is the Bhagavata Punyata. No matter how far back in time we go, we always find ourselves as previous life or previous situations. Within a single life, in this very life, we come back in time. We can go. In our earlier days of life, what's happening in the past? What we are doing is good or bad in this very life. Even in this very life, we can know that. About this Bhagavata Punyata. That's why, according to sequential practice, we have to clarify ourselves nearly at the present moment. And then we have to see going backwards, little by little. And present moment to backwards in the past. Something we did in the past with something in the past. So little by little, and in our earlier days of our life, because of our luminous presence of mind, we make our luminosity as a stepping stone. The situation in the past. This is according to sequential practice. The experiential emphasis, the actual practice. You can see yourself by means of your own radiant light in this very life. And then when you have that ability, strong ability to see yourself, like seeing a projector, movie projector. You see what's happening in the past, in your past, in this very life. And then you can keep going on the past life, situation in your past life. Because you have strong power, strong light, radiant light. That is according to sequential practice. We need to clarify ourselves, what's happening at the present moment. Firstly, about this Bhagavata Punyata. To have done meritorious deeds in the past. to have done Marie Twisties in the past. Yeah, within a course 1 month, you can see that last day or last week. No deniable. What you are doing is what is good in the past. According to time process. This is according to time process. The Buddha explained, the Buddha had heard about this sentence, stanza. Obhijakata Punyata. So, in the Chula Kama Vipanga Sutta, it's the analysis of karma, what we are doing, good or bad, or ups and downs, both sides. This is significantly the Buddha explained. Chula Kama Vipanga or Maha Kama Vipanga, small and big, great, small and great. Two kinds of analysis because of different levels, spiritual levels, or in detail, explaining about karma in detail. In the Chula Kama Vipanga Sutta, the Buddha said, due to wholesome actions and meritorious deeds, one has done in the past, one has a long life in a healthy, beautiful, illustrious, rich, high-class family and a wise. You notice that about this bhikkhu, his father is Indian rich man, but they are Malaysian citizen. Huh? What banana cha? Oh, what's his name? His mother is a royal palace. Yeah, Thai lady, royal palace. Yeah. They are millionaires. His father is a millionaire, Indian. Yeah. They are Malaysian citizens. He was born in Malaysia. His name? No. He lives in near there. No. He lives in Triangle, Korean Triangle. Chinsen, near the Chinsen, on the mountain. His own temple, yeah. His own temple. I on the tip of my tongue his name. Think about it. But he's a rich man. He can speak where maybe 9 or 10. 9 languages. Yeah. He's not happy staying being as a simple life, household life. That's why he became a Buddhist monk and under from Ajahn lineage. I forgot his name. Think about it. What I mean is, yeah. But his father is originally from India. Yeah. Rich man, millionaires. That I mean the social status because he has no deniable. The interrelated network condition, past and present and future. That is what we are. The Buddha explained that. That is what we are. Time according to time process, past and present and future. Yeah, Sri Panyo. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sri Panyo. Thank you so much. He's so smart. He has many vasa, right? Many vasa. He has many vasa. Famous monk, knowledgeable. He can speak 9 languages fluently. So here's a rich man. But he doesn't want to stay, want to live in his life as a household life. He just prefer to stay as a monastic life and taking the way to do danga severely. Severe practice. It's not easy. It's not easy to practice. Severely practice it. Danga. In Thai language, tudong, huh? Tudong. Shaking off. It means shaking off. How nice. Shaking off mental defilements. Severely. It's not easy. Huh? Think about it. No denial about his status because in the past karma. And also, what he's doing now is in the present is taking the way to purity. How nice. It's not easy to get rid of the rich. Prosperity, his prosperity is not easy to get rid of. That's why at the present time, in this very life, what he is doing is just for future, for his future. Cause and effort. That's a Pope Chakata Punyata. Related all of it. This stanza. Pope Chakata Punyata. To have done rituals in the past. It's life's highest blessing. How nice. Do good actions and gain good result. This is the law of karma. The law of conditionality. The interrelated network of conditions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, time's up. Idame Bonyam. Asawakeyam Wahahotu Idame Bonyam Nibbanasa Bachayo Hotu Mama Bonya Bagam Sabba Sadanam Bajimi Desabe Mesama Bonya Bagam Labandu. O happy ones and all beings rejoice at the merit done by yes. And say sadhu 3 times along with us. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you so much for your giving time. Tomorrow, take a rest, please.